right, chat. So there's been a lot of discussion in the community recently about banning and about, people being silenced and whatnot. And there's been so many tweets recently about people like saying they get banned for like the smallest thing. And I've even seen other creators kind of calling it out recently, like, oh my God, it's been too harsh. And I sit there and I've kind of been like, I actually don't think it's too harsh at all. If anything, I think in some ways it could even be better. Because sometimes it doesn't actually mute people, ban them or whatever till after the game. So like I've had games where someone's like literally spamming slurs. They don't get banned mid-game. They get banned after the game. But as you see, there's been a lot of people that have been complaining about it recently. So this Reddit thread popped up on r/Overwatch, and somehow it made it through all the 5k diva bombs. I don't know how that happened, but someone was talking about why the reporting system sucks, and they shared this message, which if you don't know, if you get banned from or suspended from Overwatch, Blizzard sends you this little email, and it says to whoever like the name is, so it's like, Dear Definitely Not a Smurf, interesting name, Game Master resolved your ticket and left the following response. Greetings, thank you for your contact Blizzard customer support. We understand that you would like to appeal your latest action to your game account. An additional review of the action has been completed to double check our findings. We have confirmed our initial findings and the action will not be reversed or changed. Below are some of the examples of the chat from the account that caused action. So part of the chat history, and these are some of the things the player had said in game. Let's all have a good game, smile. Bruh, seriously chill, let's just have a chill game. Wow, that's really weird, but okay. Question mark, question mark, question marks. Whatever, dude, I'm just gonna report you in your stack for throwing slurs in chat and threatening to get me banned. Reported. Why would you act like that? Anyways, so who likes garlic bread? Bro, I'm ignoring you. GR, sorry about the throwers, guys. Heart. And so they posted this, and just like, anyone who looked at this and didn't think like, oh, that's kind of strange, was just like, oh my God, I can't believe you got banned for that. That's so lame. And everyone jumped on the train of like, you Blizzard, you Overwatch, how dare you ban these people for not doing anything? This banning system is getting out of control, blah, 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 blah. So let's see some of the threads and some of the replies. So some random ones like, garlic bread, damn man, you really need to calm down. The audacity to use the GB word. Shut up, boy, you sound garlic as bread as bro, what the I'm gonna lay these garlic knots upside your head if you don't forget about it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the puns in it. Somewhat kind of funny. But next, it got deleted. So it got deleted. And I'm gonna show you some more threads here in a minute. Sorry, it's a little bit out of order because most of this is gone, so some of it had to be pulled from screenshots that already existed. So you're like, wait, why did it got deleted? Why is this post gone? What's wrong? Well, let's just go through a few more of the replies really quick. Vampire Game Master detected. You should probably refrain from mentioning garlic and garlic-related foods in the chat. Of course, it's a Zenyatta player. Next up, just stop talking. Don't do comms, don't do emotes, don't ping. Someone is gonna find it toxic and report you. This, along with the steamrolling every other games, makes for a really fun game. Don't talk to anyone, don't leave when you're getting absolutely destroyed, and have fun. Oh, and don't forget to buy the battle pass. Whoever is in control of the game is driving it right into the toilet. And confirmed, someone apparently said good luck, have fun, and GG offensive. Or someone apparently found it. Apparently silenced. There's something seriously wrong with the system. I'm just going to stop communicating. Next up. It's clear you're flaming back and forth with people. You shouldn't engage with trolls at all. No need to say reported. Just do it and mute them. Bro, I'm ignoring you. Are you though? Imagine them continuing to flame you, but you literally have no idea what that they are talking. This is the ultimate comeback. Engaging with people like that on any level never leads to anything good. You are never going to conceive a toxic person in an online gaming chat room. There is nothing wrong. I love like the conversation that's kind of going on here, because from what we saw, there's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with these messages at all. Actually, why would you get banned for those messages? But again, there's something weird here. Why did it get deleted? This is the 11th post you've made about banning in the last 10 days. I'm starting to think you might have deserved the ban. Oh, Sushi Thief's onto something here. Something's up. And you'd be surprised how often this happens, especially on the internet. People believe what they see or believe what they hear and immediately run with it. It was a saying my dad taught me when I was really young, was believe half of what you see and nothing that you hear. There's people that are like this. many people like this, and I've actually personally experienced it myself. I remember back last year during the Brig event, like the Brig gifted sub event, some guy was like a Zenyatta player. He was so mad at me for talking about the gifted sub event that this guy like literally was trying to start bait threads about me on every Reddit forum that he could find. And someone sent me it one time, and so I went and looked. And I literally went through this guy's profile, and like they were actually like unironically like a white supremacist. Not joking, but like it was so clear that they were trying to like bait, and then like one hit, and I was like, how do you guys not figure out that this is clearly someone who's witch hunting? Hello? Like, did anyone even click? It's just people jump to the first thing they see, or they believe it. And it's also like there's also something to be said that there's like the loud minority and then there's the silent majority. Most people don't think this way about like Overwatch in general right now. Like what the other guys were saying, right? Like, oh, don't leave games, don't talk to anybody. I don't think most people think that, That's a surprisingly common trait in people that we ban, actually. So let's continue. This is an interesting one. Someone made this and says, Spring BattleNet sale. I can make these emails say anything. You really trust someone? Already muted, named definitely not a Smurf? So, there's a few people that have kind of caught on, but the majority of the base is just picking up their pitchforks for another reason to get mad at Overwatch, right? And trust me, as someone who gets mad at Overwatch quite a bit, there's already enough things to be mad at. Why make new ones, right? Like, we don't have to lie. There's plenty to pick on, right? So then we got next. So then we have this absolute novel that I haven't read yet, but we're gonna read it together. Damn, it's crazy how you make a new post every day about getting banned. Like I replied before without even knowing more about you. It's 100% obvious you should receive these bans all the time. Crazy how I never been banned in any video game. Despite playing easily twice as many hours as you have, 30 plus previously, no life player by the way. Actually, I love how they just flex that they're 30 plus and they have no life and they can play all day long. Like, yeah, suck it, buddy. I'm actually a no life and I don't get banned at all. Kind of rolled them. Actually, I got a lever buster ban in League of Legends once when some malware on a family PC was sucking up all our upload speed, causing me to chain DC for a week straight until I figured out who the dummy was. By the way, you're the dummy here. Look, guys, I was being so innocent. This is crazy. Garlic bread, LMAO. What could have possibly said that's ban-worthy here? Just grow up, dude. The act only works with teachers in middle school before you hit puberty because you're still a cute little kid. Some things to keep in mind about the real world. Blizzard does not give a is not obligated to tell you why they banned you. They actually do that, though. In the real world, if someone wants to kick you out of their store, they don't have to build a case and present it to you. Anytime a company does more than simply ban you, you're going above and beyond, they're going above and beyond what is expected of them. They owe you nothing. Your crusade is pointless. You are not worth their time. Literally, of course, there is no manual review, LMFAO. Despite there being no manual review, the system works fine 99.99% of the time. Trust me, you are not some innocent boy falling through the cracks. You still have this attitude of crying while you're being punished, saying your punishment is unfair and unjust. This is just so juvenile, dude. So juvenile. You are not owed more than you are given. I can't emphasize enough when I say grow up, and I mean grow up, dude. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this guy's kind of really like hardcore talking down to this guy. There is a manual review, by the way, when players request one. Good to know. Official confirmation. But I will say, okay, you want to be honest? You want to be honest here? Most of the people on the internet, like who talk about like video games, whatever, they're mostly kids. They're like in between the ages of like 14 and like 22 at max, maybe 23, right? Because like once you start working like IRL job and like going into the real world, a lot of this shit doesn't matter, right? But when you're a kid, a teenager, even into college, like when it's your life, you're so much more invested that you almost think it's like the biggest deal in the world, right? You can look at me. I'm a good example. This is my actual job, right? So when I take things seriously, or I'm like, oh my God, this is a big deal. It's a big deal to me because it's my job, right? Like I'm here every day. But like to the mass majority of people, once you get around that point where you're kind of like doing other shit and you have like work and life responsibilities, a lot of it fizzles out really quickly, right? So most of the people that you see write like novels about people or like streamers, devs, balance, whatever it is, and like these absolute lifelong, like, oh my God, they're killing my game. They're typically young, right? That's just kind of the truth. And like a lot of people who use Reddit and use Twitter and whatnot, they are older, But they don't reply. They just like stuff or they upvote stuff and then they move on. But they don't actually say much, right? Because they got bills, they got taxes, they got other shit to do. So this is a little bit rare. This just kind of seems like someone who's just fed up with reading stupid shit on the internet. But they go 3-19 and someone else is like, bro, can you please stop sucking at the game? And then they'll report them for toxic behavior, and the ban system is being so bad as it is right now, they'll actually get banned. Clown emoji. Dude, if you think this behavior is acceptable, this is why you get banned. I'm telling you, this weird thing you're doing and you're acting like you are an asshole doesn't make you an asshole. Doesn't make you not an asshole. Maybe the other 14-year-olds here can't see it, but the rest of us can see straight through the I'm the innocent little boy act. Dude, he's kind of talking down to him, but he's right. He is 100% right. And if you don't think he's right, wait about 5 minutes. I don't know how old you are, but nowhere in this world is this acceptable behavior. People throw hands IRL if you talk to them like that. Walk up to strangers in any public place and speak like that, see what happens. You will be fired from jobs if you regularly talk like that. Is the worst thing in the world when someone talks to you like that in a video game? Far from it. Games would be just fine for most people still. But you know what else isn't the worst thing in the world? Silencing and suspending crybaby children that can't hold their temper tantrums when they lose. If the words, bro, can you please stop sucking at the game, ever leave your fingertips or your lips, it's not because you're being funny, witty, clever, or good-natured in any way. You aren't helping. You aren't being constructive. You are coping with the rage you feel over losing a video game. The irony here is you probably think someone who would report you for that is sensitive. No. You are the sensitive one. You are the one who are being so triggered over a loss that you feel the need to lash out at another human being sitting behind their computer while you are both trying to have a fun game. Calm yourself, learn how to handle your emotions like an adult. You'll find out why you get banned less from video games once you stop acting like an immature piece of shit. Dude, this is an essay, right? And to be fair, most TikTok age kids who can't sit through a short, the short's a minute long, it's too long, aren't gonna read all of this, so they never got here. But this guy is right. This guy is 100% right. And people don't like it. They probably won't like it because he wasn't nice about it. But he was right. I'm pretty sure this person get banned from Reddit for verbally destroying the absolute shit out of the OP. Well, OP already got destroyed. Because let's continue. Next up, someone else who's also doing a little bit of detective work. Why do you even have 2 accounts? Why are you suspended on the other one? Because it's not against the rules? That's like asking someone why they play Mercy. Because they can.
Yeah,
Reddit
refuses
to elaborate.
Need some Subway surfers to read that comment.
Yeah, whoever edits this in the future, put some Subway surfers off to the side so we make sure viewership or like watch time stays up. Thanks. Similar toxic in-game communication. As you can see, it's literally how I talk all the time. 1, you are technically right, but Blizzard does ban alts and Smurf accounts. So technically not against the rules, but it's bannable. Can you provide me a scenario where Blizzard bans Smurfs and alts in Overwatch? Because oddly enough, my Smurf account has never been penalized ever. Alt accounts is not illegal. They don't like it. And they do what they can to get rid of it, but I don't think you can't get banned for having an alt. Smurfing is different, because smurfing means you're intentionally keeping an account low to pub stomp. That's different. That's different. And I don't even think that's technically against, I don't know if that's technically against the rules, but like, because you have to throw games to stay there, that's against the rules. So like by proxy, you know? No, it does not. If this was the case, all the Overwatch League players and streamers would be banned, including their own content creators. Smurfs are not banned, only boosters. Pretty sure Blizzard has already indicated they don't count multiple reports from the same match for that very reason. Edit since I'm getting downvoted. This guy's right, by the way. That is true. If you only get reported once, that's how the system picks up on it, right? It's different than like cheating. Cheating, like multiple people kind of need to do it, but for like this, getting reported by one person means that like it will take a look. Like the system will take a look what's going on. The effectiveness of a report is based on each match in which disrupted player is reported. This means the report's impact is whether just 1 or up to 9 players make a report. Players are not likely to be actioned if a group of friends collectively report them unless the reported player is being disruptive across multiple matches and being reported by different players. Yeah, because Blizzard would never lie. Again, this is all on the same post, by the way. This is all on the same post. So of course you're gonna have people that are like, you Blizzard, you banned me. They're gonna congregate because like that's the spot they are. Most people aren't gonna run to fucking Reddit and talk about people getting banned in Overwatch. Why? Because they're not getting banned in Overwatch. Nobody gives. right? Why would Blizzard lie about this? What indication do you have that they did? This guy's right. This guy's right. He has 63 downvotes, and he's right. Because OP would never lie. ... So, chat, we bring you to the fun, stunning conclusion. The reason why this doesn't exist anymore. Our very own Gavin, who is actually in chat right now, pops in to Reddit on his Blizzard system designer. This guy is awesome. He is basically the brains behind trying to fix all of the big problems we have with the game, and has been doing it ever since he came on. And I know he's in chat right now, so I'm not trying to gas him too hard, but I've always felt that way. And so, Gavin steps up to the plate. Thank you so much for bringing this forged version of a real customer service ticket to our attention. Given that there is a real customer service ticket number with the same digits used in this fake ticket, we think it's pretty likely that this post was written with the intent to hurt faith in the reporting system by someone that didn't learn their lesson. This type of forgery is new to us on Overwatch 2, so we'll be watching more carefully for this type of thing going forward. For any real players reading this that have seen messages similar to these, we're working to improve our process for what chat is included in the chat history section. We know we can do better here, and it comes to showing the most disruptive language that was used that resulted in the account action. So Gavin just steps up and goes, I have the receipts. And goes, nah, dude, that's actually not what happened at all. Slams him. And so, I don't know if these are responses on this guy's part, but we'll hang on one sec. We'll see. No shield tank, just dodge enemy bullets forehead. And there goes my sympathy. Mod should ban him for this. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Blizzard employee, for what you do. Can we not just ban people for being toxic unless they say extreme things that are extreme? Saying things like, you're bad at the game should not be bannable. Talking shit in a game is part of being a gamer. Yeah, hot take. Not really. Hey, Witzer. Thanks for calling us out. That's disheartening. Can I ask a part of the process improvement you mentioned in the initial response to have some more clarity as to reasoning? Getting a message out of suspension without any reasoning, except for saying the actions being taken in accordance with the TOU, and linking the general policies feels pretty disheartening. Was it chat? Am I being accused of cheating, etc.? I can appreciate that there's a lot of tickets and not a huge amount of warm bodies to answer them all. This was pretty nice, but basically, yeah, they're just looking for more answers. But yeah, this is like the actual thread. So this guy, if you don't remember back here, this guy said, this is your 11th post you've made about banning in the last 10 days. I'm starting to think you might have deserved the ban. Straight up alt F4'd his whole account. Deleted it. Gone. It doesn't exist anymore. Not only did they delete the post, they deleted their whole account after getting called out. And now, that's why I couldn't find everything for you guys, because it just doesn't exist. Kind of goes to show, I wish I had more. I wish I had way more of the responses. I don't think I do. Plus, I don't really use Reddit, to be honest with you. So, it's like, you know what I mean? It's tough to say. I don't really know where I'm going half the time on it. I haven't used Reddit since like 2018. So I always used to use old Reddit, and new Reddit confuses me. I don't even have a Reddit account anymore. But I just wanted to kind of highlight and show you guys how often this probably happens, right? I can share some extra funny details here. Oh, you got juice? I'm totally down to hear some extra juice. This Reddit account had links to their real account before they started doing this fake stuff. Really? So it was easy to find who they really were? Oh, you don't say. Oh, really? Dude, you guys got the receipts, and I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. This ticket number is one of their actual tickets. They just scrambled the order on the ticket number. Wait, so like, they inspected it and it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and said they made it 3, 2, 1, 4, 5. Holy shit, that's actually incredible. Wait, hang on. You guys found out that it was re-scrambled? Oh, you guys are like CSI detectives. God damn. Oh, that's actually so funny. But yeah, point is, chat, don't believe everything you read on the internet. Don't believe everything you see. And people would say stuff because sometimes people have a motive, or they're trying to push a narrative. and they'll do whatever they can to push it, you know?